Everyone thinks confidence is their strength, but for most people, confidence isn't the problem. Overconfidence is, and it destroys your success quietly before you even notice. You got one good grade and stopped studying. You landed one successful project and assumed the rest would be easy. You won once and forgot what it took to win. That wasn't confidence. That was overconfidence, and it's silently destroying your potential. Here's the truth most people miss. Confidence is knowing your strength. Overconfidence is forgetting your limits. One student prepares consistently, trusts their effort, stays calm during exams. That's confidence. Another skips preparation thinking, I'm smart enough, then panics when questions get tough. That's overconfidence. See the difference? One is built on discipline, the other is built on ego. And ego always collapses under pressure because ego makes you blind to danger, but confidence makes you prepared for it. In chapter 16, verse 13 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna describes the overconfident mind. I have gained this today, and I shall fulfill this desire. This is mine, and tomorrow I shall have even more wealth. Notice the pattern. I did this. I will do that. I'm in control. That's ego talking. That's overconfidence disguised as self-belief. Real confidence doesn't need to announce itself. It doesn't brag about past wins. It doesn't underestimate future challenges. It just shows up, does the work, and trusts the process. But here's what destroys people. Overconfidence doesn't just hurt performance. It kills growth. When you think you already know everything, you stop learning. You stop asking questions. You dismiss feedback as noise. And the moment real difficulty hits, you have no foundation to stand on. Because overconfidence shortcuts effort. Real confidence respects it. That's why people rise fast with confidence and fall even faster with overconfidence. So how do you shift? In chapter 4, verse 36, Krishna reveals, even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. Notice what he's emphasizing? Knowledge, not ego, not assumptions. Real knowledge earned through learning. Overconfident people think they know enough, want success, and they stop seeking wisdom. But confident people know that knowledge is infinite. There's always more to learn, more to understand, more to master. That's why they stay humble. That's why they keep studying even after they've succeeded. Because one victory doesn't mean you've conquered the subject. It means you've passed one level. In chapter 7, verse 3, Krishna says, out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection. And of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. In simple words, real mastery is rare. Real understanding is even rarer. Most people stop at surface-level success and call it mastery. They get comfortable. They stop pushing. But those who truly understand keep going. They know that one achievement doesn't mean the journey is over. And Krishna's teaching is simple. Skill can take you far, but humility takes you further. So here's what real confidence looks like. You prepare like the challenge will be harder than you expect. You respect your competition instead of dismissing them. You trust your preparation without needing to brag about it. And when you succeed, you don't get arrogant. You stay hungry. You keep improving because overconfidence celebrates the win. Real confidence focuses on the next step. The difference between confidence and overconfidence. One builds empires, the other destroys them. Choose wisely because your destiny is shaped not by your talent, but by your discipline. If this changed the way you see confidence, make sure to like, share, and subscribe because real wisdom grows when we grow together.